Welcome to Empower Mind with AI. I'm excited to share with you a story that highlights the importance of listening. In this story, you'll learn about the power of listening and how it can transform your life. In a small village, an old lady named Mrs. Thompson lived alone. She often felt lonely and longed for someone to talk to. She had no relatives or friends nearby, and the only visitors she received were the occasional salesmen or charity workers. She spent most of her days watching TV or reading old magazines, but nothing could fill the emptiness in her heart. One day, a boy named Sam came to visit her. He was a student from the local school, and he was doing a project on the history of the village. He knocked on Mrs. Thompson's door and asked if she would share stories from her past. Mrs. Thompson was surprised and delighted by the boy's request. She invited him in and offered him some cookies and milk. She then began to tell him about her life, starting from her childhood. She told him how she grew up in a farm with her parents and siblings, how they worked hard but also had fun together, how she met her husband at a dance, how they got married and moved to the village, how they raised their children and ran a small shop, how they traveled to different places and enjoyed their retirement, and how she lost her husband to a heart attack and her children to the city. She also told him about the changes she witnessed in the village over the years, the people she knew, and the events she experienced. Sam listened intently, showing genuine interest. He asked questions, made comments, and expressed sympathy. He smiled, nodded, and laughed along with Mrs. Thompson. He also took notes and recorded some of her stories on his phone. He stayed with her for more than an hour, until it was time for him to go. He thanked her for her time and promised to come back soon. He also gave her a hug and said that he enjoyed talking to her. Mrs. Thompson felt a warmth in her chest that she had not felt for a long time. She thanked Sam for his visit and told him that he was welcome anytime. She watched him leave with a smile on her face. She felt a connection with the boy, as if he was her own grandson. She also felt a sense of pride and gratitude for her life, as she realized that she had many stories to tell and memories to cherish. She felt that her life had meaning and value, and that someone cared about her. The little boy's act of kindness brought joy to Mrs. Thompson's heart, reminding everyone that sometimes all we need is a listening ear to make a difference in someone's life. Thank you for joining our journey through the power of listening. If this tale ignited a spark in your mind, imagine the wonders that await. Ready for more mind-bending narratives and AI-fueled wisdom? Hit that subscribe button. Let's amplify our minds together on Empower Mind with AI. Don't miss the next chapter. Subscribe now for a front row seat to the future of storytelling and AI enlightenment. Empower your mind. Subscribe, share, and join our vibrant community. Thank you.